Welcome back, everyone. This is Arafellan playing Zeux' World. Last time we finished clearing out the Mountainview and Aquaria areas, at least the main paths. There are some secrets to be found and explored still, and if we hadn't found those secrets, that would have been kind of a dead end. Because you beat the boss of Mountainview, nothing happens except for that gem. You beat the boss of Aquaria, again, nothing happens. But we opened this up fairly early, Grasslands Secret. So this is another place to go. Okay. Can I bounce on that bug?
Oh,
Maybe. Apparently not. Also, did I see a splash there? Okay.
oh,
I think I'll need to bounce on this to get to the top of here. Yes. There's a one-up. Could come in handy. I'm getting kind of low. This is not a problem if you start from the title screen. I believe that resets you to 5 lives. And also clears your coins. But you do keep your gems and, of course, progress. But I've been going from one session into the next with these last few, so that keeps your lives, it keeps your coins, keeps your health, of course. Okay, so that's 10 of 40 coins, 3 of 8 gems. Down in the bottom left, you can see there's now the blue thing next to the red thing. And can I make this jump? Yeah, no problem. Are these here for any purpose? No idea. Bounce up there. Try to break this block to the left so I can jump up here. Yep. That worked. And I don't think there's anything in any of these. They're just there to make it tricky to get on top. There. Okay. Is this solid or not? Okay, that one is not solid. There's some invisible blocks there. Invisible block there. I can just jump back here to get on top again. Okay, that's also not solid. That's the thing with some platforming games. Sometimes you'll have clouds that are solid, sometimes you'll have clouds that are not solid, and sometimes you'll get both in the same game with no apparent visible difference. Yeah, that could have gone better.
At least that's a little bit of lies at the beginning, as long as I get that far.
There. That's better. Excuse me. Okay, I can get across the wall from there. I'm missing one coin. Oh, great. And it could be anywhere. Well, 98% isn't bad. But that takes us to an interesting place. Dystopia. I'm gonna go look for that coin. Oh, there it is. Okay then. Just a little secret to help you get a secret extra life. I think what the game wants you to do there is to jump on the bug bounce over the wall. But that way works too. Okay, so that's Grasslands Secret cleared, which takes us into the Tower of Dystopia, which is a very strange place. But before going there, let's check the Mountain Secret area. Here we are, Mountainview 4. Okay. Seems normal enough so far. The semi-solid clouds. Is there anything in this brick? Okay, that's not a great start. Got a little too close to the edge there. It's just a brick. However, that metal-looking block was secretly a coin block. Okay, can I get to this heart? Apparently not from here. So, looks like if I want that, I'll have to drop onto it from above. There's another setup where you need to hit the upper block first, because the lower one breaks, and if you hit that first, you lose your platform. There's some gems and coins. Incidentally, any gems and coins you get from bags do not count towards the total. They're just extra bonus ones. Okay. Some gem down here. Yeah, not that tricky of a jump. Nothing on top of that. You never know where things might be hidden. And of course, if there's a suspicious block by itself for no apparent reason, it's probably hiding something, either directly or indirectly. $22, $28, 4 or 5 gems. Oh, here's one of those green blocks. And I missed the gem. So, fairly straightforward stage. Do another run to try and get the last gem. Looked like it was slightly to the right of the coin line. Yep. There, got it. Okay. Okay, so this gives us a second entrance into Dystopia, and it goes to a different part of it. Might as well start here. Invisible in Seattle. Yeah, Dystopia has a number of interesting gimmicks to it. Each stage has its own stage gimmick. The area as a whole also has the gimmick that, unlike the rest of the game, you do not get saved automatically after every stage. If you game over in Dystopia, you're sent back to the last save before you enter the area. So yeah, obviously the gimmick here is you cannot see your character. It could be worse. You can kind of tell where you are by looking at the middle of the screen. Okay, 3 more gems, 3 more coins. Also, the music is kind of a thing. Wants me to go down there. Okay, that's stage clear. I even got everything. Goes to another stage, Topsy Turvy. I think I'm okay on live, so keep going. Come on. I said let's keep going. There we go. This one is fairly straightforward, you're just upside down. It's a little disorienting, but nothing too bad. That music, though. It's Ride of the Valkyries, but not. Is there something up here? Or up, down, whatever. Looks like it. Yeah, being upside down also makes judging your jumps more difficult. Oops. At least it didn't fall off the stage. Okay, obviously missing a few things, but not that much considering. And that goes to Beachwalk. And the game crashed. Well, that's not good. As I mentioned, the game does not save when you're in Dystopia, so the last save was at the entrance here. This level was... Okay, maybe this is clear. Huh. So I suppose what happened is the game saved upon trying to exit and then it crashed? It's... You know, I'll take it. Beats having to redo the invisible level. But while I'm here, I'll try to clear this stage with everything. There's one coin that was missing. I think I do have to go across the top or the bottom, depending on how you want to look at it, to get most of the stuff. Just try not to run into that bug there. Yeah, that jump is not really fair. Of course, the Tower of Dystopia doesn't care about fairness. There's the jump. And that's everything. I think I can just drop up here. Huh. Apparently the top or bottom of that is solid. It crashed again. Okay, apparently I forgot to restart the recording after that last crash. So, crashiness around the Tower of Dystopia looks like it's going to be a thing. Fortunately, it does look like the game saves before the crash happens, so losing progress shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, you didn't miss much. This is Beachwalk 1, the beginning of Beachwalk. It's a pretty... well, I found this music kind of annoying, to be honest. It's not my favorite. You'll see up there is an arrow in the sky. It has that checkerboard pattern we saw from the pit stop exit in Grasslands, and it's pointing into this hole, and sure enough, secret exit to pit stop. And that's pretty much all I did in the part I didn't record. And here we have some more stuff. Again, we have the portable heart again, which heals you too. This gives you a sword, which you can attack things with. Comes in handy sometimes. You can buy an extra life for 20, and I think the 30 is an invincibility spell. In any case, I think that'll do it for now. So, this has been Arafellan playing Zeux' World, and I hope to see you next time. I think we'll go back to the Grasslands entrance to the tower and see where that takes us.